Well, during the trip, we had an opportunity to see a lot of, tropical birds. I think it's always like a trip of discovery because you don't know what you're going to see. So, for example, in the parking lot, we saw some toucans.
Monkeys.
Oh, yeah. We haven't seen them around in our backyard for quite a bit.
Yes.
Maybe they're here.
Look at them. Look.
Yeah.
Look right there. Monkeys.
I don't know if they're capuchin.
They're not capuchins, are they?
Yeah?
Or spider.
No,
They're
they're
spider.
like titi. How they
Yeah,
go
or
in
titi,
here.
mono titi.
Oh, I see.
They're like cappuccinos.
Where is it? Where is it?
And the interesting thing I noticed was that the students were now sort of opening their eyes and starting to look themselves for things. And they're actually very good spotters.
Oh, he's sitting right there. Yeah. Hold on.
One of the students noticed that there was a hummingbird nest very close to the trail, so it's probably not disturbed, even though it was close to where people are normally walking. The mission of Wetlands International is to conserve wetlands for the benefit of nature and of people. So hawks and vultures. So in November, yeah, guys like this. But in November, there's like millions that come from, from all the U.S. and Canada down to the south, to South America, and they pass through here, but they sort of follow corridors. The richness of the wetlands in the tropical areas is immense. Wetlands play an important role in being the habitat for a lot of important species, where it's fauna, where it's flora, water birds, insects, even microorganisms. So when we lose those environments, those habitats, then we lose the richness of biodiversity. Again, it has an intrinsic value in itself, biodiversity does, but there's also benefits for human beings, and that's what we have to understand.
We talk about wetlands and some of the ecosystem services that they provide, but we've never really gone in depth to a specific country. So we're learning about Panama and the effects of flooding, especially because their development on the coastal areas. They're raising the elevations so that lower elevations get flooded more often, which happen to be where the poorer communities are located. So it was interesting to see some of the effects that it has on that. And also, when we went to the water treatment plant that Jimmy's going to talk about, they talked about how those people actually believe that the reason that they have flood is because of the water treatment plant channelizing water, not the mangrove destruction, which is actually happening because of the commercial and business aspect of the city.
That they're now more curious about issues that maybe they had not thought about before, and I think that's part of the idea, to get them engaged in the mid to long term with some of the issues that they've been exposed to, whether it's here in Panama or back home in their own context.